Welcome to another production of ParkTV 16 Sports on location. Tonight we are on the campus of Benilde-St. Margaret's, bringing you Metro West Conference girls basketball, featuring the Orono Spartans coming in with a 14-11 record. The Red Knights 19-6. This is their last regular season game of the year. And they're going to the sections next week. They come in having played each other once before, back on January 30th, where the Red Knights got the best of the Spartans, 73-58. We're here underway, and there's our initial tap. Red Knights all in red with white trim. There's Olivia Olson, the 7th-ranked player in the country, if you can believe that, and she gives a nice assist into the corner. Number 24, Sierra Lumpkin, the senior, averaging 10.1 points a game, off to a good start with a 3. Spartans and Red Knights. Spartans come in 3rd in the conference, 8-5, right behind the Red Knights, but 3 games behind. So the conference standings aren't going to be impacted by the outcome of tonight. It's really all about the seedings as we watch Olivia Olson on the running jumper off the backboard, the rim, and in, and a quick 5-0 lead for the Red Knights, looking very good early on. Now into the front court, number 20, that's Evie Compellion. Now underneath to Maya Moore, number 3. Keep an eye on her. She averages 18.3 a game, their leading scorer, and just a 9th grader out there. Now underneath, and the nice pass again by Olivia Olson. This time she finds Josie Najee, the sophomore, for the put-in easy shot. 7-2 our lead, just underway here from Benilde-St. Margaret's. I'm Robert Christensen, glad you're with us. We're streaming live on YouTube. Now on the right wing, that is number 1, Lauren Knudsen, the senior, averaging 15.9. That shot way off the mark and out of bounds. And the ball will be given to the Red Knights. 16:33 as we look at our baseline camera. We've got 3 cameras here at the match, giving you all the great camera angles, and that one especially with our baseline camera. Robert down there doing a great job. Now Olivia Olson pulls up, didn't get the travel call. Now Kapsmer, number 33, the sophomore. Her shot off the rim, rebound, and it ends up in the hands of Maya Moore, and Josie Najee is gonna get a reach-in foul. Her first, team first. Clock stopped with 16:15 to go. 7-2 our score. Again, glad you're with us. Very wintry conditions if you're watching from far afield. Be glad you're not here unless you love the winter. It is beautiful. Old-fashioned snowstorm came through the metro area the last 2 days for sure. Now behind the back dribble by Lauren Knudsen. Off to Maya Moore. Her shot off the front rim and the board. Rebound into Josie Najee. Now Kendall McGee, averaging 19, almost 20 a game. Drives the lane, off the board, rebound. Najee has it. Now Olson, she'll drive, pulls up, jumper, and good, draws the foul. She'll go to the line and shoot for the and one. Nice play there by Olivia Olson, one of the major recruits in the country. Look at that, beautiful shot, off balance, and that is why she is so good. Averaging 20 a game. Look at that perfect looking shot. Now quickly in for the Spartans into the front court. Lauren Knudsen, the senior. Down 10-2. Both teams are 10-2 in their last 10. Now number 20, that is Eva Compellion. Now Maya Moore drives the left side. She's the 9th grader only, but leading the team with nearly 19 a game. Now Knudsen over to the far wing to number 13. And I don't have a name for her, unfortunately. And the ball is out of bounds, and Orono will regain possession. They're down 8, 15, 13 to go. That is Coach Chris Bjorgard for the Spartans. Up calling out the play. Inbounds to number 15, Margaret Lundell. Now the shot from outside, and it goes down, and it's good. That was number 23, Kayla Collenbeck, the senior, averaging 11 a game. Gets that one to go, and the Spartans are now within 5, 10-5. Now Kapsner, Olivia Olson driving the lane, shot off balance, short. Najee with the rebound, gets it to Olson. She drives the lane and puts it in. Nice comeback by Olivia Olson. Now on the other end, and Wilson gives the big block out of bounds, favors the Spartans. Look at Olivia Olsen doing it on both ends. Right there with the left-handed swat. No siree. Now the inbounds pass to number 20, Eve Compellin, down low. Olsen hovering, forces the ball to the outside. Now driving the lane, number 20, Compellin comes in, draws the foul, the block, and it's gonna be called on number 33, Kate Kapsner. As we watch Compellin drive and can't quite get it to go, but she'll go to the line and shoot two. Clock stopped with 14:28, and she hurries that first shot. Took very little time. One dribble, I have never seen that. But that one she gets to go. As long as you have the same routine, that's the trick for free throws. One dribble and shot, she doesn't waste any time, but she gets that second one to go. 12-6 our score. Now McGee to Kapsner. She drives the lane underneath. Najee's open, takes the power dribble and off the board and in. Nice play by the Red Knights. They're up 14-6, 14:09 to go. Now into the front court. Number 1, Lauren Knudsen for the Spartans. She'll drive the lane. She's got room to the right hand and off the board and no good. Now rebound to Najee and now McGee gets it down to Kapsner and the quick shot and the nice touch by Kate Kapsner, and that's gonna bring a whistle and a timeout by the Spartans, and a wise one taken by Chris Bjorgard as his team doesn't want to get out of control. Look at that rifle of a pass by Kendall McGee. That is big time talent with that throw. If she's not careful, the football team might come calling after seeing that throw. Now here's the play by Kapsner. She drives the lane, and look at the beautiful pass. Out of the corner of her eye, she found Najee for the easy power dribble and put in. Good crowd here on hand for the season home finale for the Red Knights. And as a side note, if I didn't mention it before, the Orono Spartans, their hockey team is in the state hockey tournament, and today I happen to be watching it. They played Hermantown Proctor, or is it Proctor Hermantown? A legend in girls hockey, and they beat them in overtime 4-3. It was an exciting, so the Orono Spartans, congratulations to them, and they will be in the state tournament final this weekend against Warrow, the number 1 team. Okay, back to basketball. Here comes Orono now into the front court. That's number 10, Presley Watkins, picks up her dribble in the lane, gets rid of it. No 3-second call there. Now Maya Moore, the sophomore. She is really fun to watch here. You can see the talent in her. Now, number 23, Kallenbach drives. Good defense by the Red Knights, especially there by number 5, Zahara Bishop. Spartans having a hard time finding a room for shot. Finally, Moore puts it up from the outside, off the rim. Rebound to the Spartans. Number 10, Presley Watkins, she dribbles it out. Now Watkins with it on the left wing. To the top of the key to Lauren Knudsen. Time just under 13 minutes to go here, first half. She drives the left side, pulls up, gets back out to Moore. The shot off the rim and in. So Moore having a hard time finding that long-range distance, but you get the feeling she's gonna find it. Now, here's McGee. Outside to 24, Sierra Lumpkin off the back rim. Rebound underneath by number 14, Mira Wismer. And it goes in, this time hits 24. Sierra Lumpkin, the senior captain, averaging 10.1, gets the putback and in. 18-6 lead. Red Knights in control here early. 20 seconds, 12 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Now Maya Moore. Tries the right side, the running jumper off the rim. Now the ball into the hands of McGee into the front court. Watch her do her magic, and that shot off the rim. Rebound into Orono's hands, number 23, Kallenbach. She brings it up. Olivia Olsen stops her momentarily before she gets it across the timeline. Now Moore underneath, and a nice putback. She did a nice fake there on the defense. Number 14, Wismer, to create that open shot, and she puts it in. She'd been cold from the outside, but was able to get the inside layup to go. Now Olsen tries to answer back from way outside, off the rim. Now here come the Spartans, number 10, Watkins comes all the way in. Tried to give it to Moore, and she couldn't get that to go, and now here come the Red Knights. Back and forth we go. Number 5 with it, that's Zahara Bishop, and underneath Bishop, finds Wismer for the easy 2 underneath. Great passing going on by the Red Knights. 20-8 the lead. 11:07 to go. Now, here into the front court. Number 1, Lauren Knudsen to the right side. 23, Kayla Kallenbeck. And Knudsen from outside can't get it to go down. And that will fall out of bounds. And the Red Knights will take over, and substitutions also as we look at the rebound. Look at the nice fake. Getting Wismer off her feet. Created that easy layup for Maya Moore. Now here comes Kendall McGee. She's averaging nearly 20 a game. Nice fake. Dribble, bounce pass underneath. Into traffic, and we got a jump ball, and the possession arrow will face the Spartans. So a turnover against the Red Knights. They're up 12 with 10:42 to go. And now the throw in. Maya Moore. And I can hear from the coaching, they're telling her and the Orono Spartans, be patient with the ball, be patient with it. Now number 10, Watkins, her shot off the front rim. Now here comes McGee. She's on the run, down low to Kapsmer. Her little hook shot bounces off the rim, the backboard, and in. 22-8 our score. Maya Moore now with it. Into the front court. The freshman, the leading scorer, nearly 19 a game. Now pick up backdoor pass, well executed by number 10, Watkins to Maya Moore. That is the beautiful example when they're not open on the wing, the back door, they both recognized it and executed that perfectly. They're down 12 now. Red Knights into the front court. There were substitutions for the Red Knights. Checking in with Sydney Friedley, just an 8th grader, as we watch that 3-point shot made by number 14, I believe that was Wismer. Now quickly on the other end, the quick shot. Taken by number 21, Ray Pierce, the sophomore. Now McGee comes down on the running jumper. Rebound underneath Kapsner. Ball picked up by 21, Ray Pierce. Now Orono off to the races on the other end. Down to the other side. Left wing driving, can't get it to go, was Watkins. And they finally do get it to go. 25-12, 9:08 to go. Quick paced game. Now McGee with another rifle pass from midcourt. Way outside, number 5, Zahara Bishop's shot falls off the rim and out of bounds, and that'll be a turnover. And more substitutions now. Kendall McGee will take a rest. Olivia Olson checks back in. Friedley will take a rest. For the Spartans, Maya Moore, their leading scorer, will now take a rest. I doubt she'll be on the bench for very long. Okay, play back underway, just under 9 minutes to go. That is Lauren Knudsen, the second leading scorer at nearly 16 a game. Will start the offense. Number 20, Kumpelian. Ran into a little trouble, got it back out to Knudsen. Great defense by the Red Knights, only allowing 12 points. And we're over halfway through half number 1. Glad you're with us here on ParkTV 16 Sports. Great winter basketball action. Now, quick 2 turnovers by both teams. Orono has it in the corner, 23. Kallenbeck can't get it to go. Olson with the rebound. She's got her head up looking down for the fast break. She'll take it herself all the way in and off the board and in, and she drew the foul as she hit the deck. And there is our baseline camera bringing you all those beautiful images. Watch Olson, you knew she was gonna go the whole way. Great body control, gets it to go and in, and she'll go to the line with a 27-12 lead. 8:12 remaining first half. Olson, look at the concentration on that shot. She is dialed in for sure. 8:10 to go. Now, number 23, Kallenbeck drives, finds a little space, can't execute the finish. And now Olson on the other end can't get it to go. Quickly back the other way. It is a track meet to be sure. Now 23, Kallenbeck to Lauren Knudsen, can't get it to go. Rebound. On the ground, you can hear the skin on the floor. Now to the front court is Friedley. She gets it underneath the Najee, puts it up off the rim, rebound, and a whistle, and it's gonna be Orono's ball. And a foul is called. Number 1, Olivia Olson, her first watch. The baseline camera with all the angles. Shot, tough angle there for Najee, and then a jump ball. And they're gonna call Olson right there for the foul. That is the third team, first personal for the Red Knights. And Olson and driving the lane on the right side. Lauren Knudsen can't get it to go. The Spartans are really good at getting themselves in the position to score, but kind of a sign of their youth, just unable to finish. But that will come with time, and now the Red Knights having trouble. That short jumper by Bishop, unable to go in. Now front court, Maya Moore back off the bench, their leading scorer. They're down 16 with 7 minutes to go, first half. Now Lauren Knudsen drives, can't find any room, gives it up to number 20, Compellion. She turns it over, now Olson on the fast break. She's got Kessler to her right, she gets it to her, she takes the quick three from the outside, short of everything. Rebound, tried to save by Najee, and it's out of bounds following the miss. And now McGee will check in for the Red Knights. Bishop, number 5, will have a rest. And it's Orono Spartans ball, 6:45 to go, fast-paced action. Both teams are looking for the fast break at any opportunity available. Now Maya Moore, the soft freshman, I should say. Now, Lauren Knudsen, nice behind the back dribble by her. Now Compellion, she looks right, left, I should say, gets put up. Look at the great man-to-man defense by the Red Knights here. That is the real story tonight, is their defense, only allowing 12 so far. That ball off the rim and into the hands of Najee, quickly into Olson as she'll run the fast break. Quick jump shot from the free throw line, gets it to go, and Olivia Olson is in the zone big time. 30-12 our score, 6 minutes to go. Into the front court for the Spartans, Lauren Knudsen, now to 20, Compellion. And another turnover, Olson, she'll lay it in without any trouble with the left hand. I don't have individual stats, but she is on fire right there. Olivia Olson, the junior, probably the number 1 ranked team player in the state, and she got that rebound, and she had daylight in front of her, and there was nothing the Spartans could do, and now there's a timeout on the floor with 5:43 to go. And already a 20-point lead for the Red Knights in their home finale here before the sections next Wednesday. And I think we'll be here watching them host a section match against somebody in their section. We don't know who. We'll find out on Sunday, I believe, if we're going to check the Minnesota State High School League website. It could be the Spartans once again, although they're a little close in the standings. I'm not even sure they might even be in the same section. But nevertheless, we'll be bringing you some playoff action, and tomorrow night, although we won't be streaming live, but check it out on Monday, we're going to be bringing Edina versus Benilde boys section semifinals hockey. If you can't make it in person, check it out on YouTube. Following the game, we'll have it up there for you. Very much looking forward to that as well. This is the best time of year for winter sports. All kinds of playoff action coming to you on ParkTV 16 Sports. Now Orono into the front court. Maya Moore almost intercepted by Kapsner, but the Spartans retain possession. Now Lauren Knudsen to the top of the key. Look at the tight man-to-man defense. Still only 12 points off the rim, and that is really a testament to the defense. The Spartans are a better team than this, but they are really running into the gauntlet as the Red Knights are putting on a clinic here on how to play really inspired man-to-man defense. They are beating the Spartans to every point on the floor here. Just all over them. Look at McGee just right on Lauren Arnold. Knudsen. Now Knudsen trying to find, looking for a screen, decides to forego it. Now into the corner and out of bounds, and that is pure defense, caused that turnover by Zahara Bishop. 32-12, 4:46 to go. And now here comes Kendall McGee. She'll lead the offense, drives in underneath, try to get it to Friedley, number 14, or Wismer, I should say, the freshman, and it went off her hands, so a rare turnover. And here comes Maya Moore. Freshman, 19 a game, number 3, right there. Keep an eye on her. I expect her to get hot, but look at the defense that Sierra Lumpkin is putting on her. And again, that really is the story in my estimation. And now the running jump shot off the rim, taken by Kayla Callenbeck. And now another miss, and now the Red Knights into the front court. McGee forces one up, off the rim, rebound to the Spartans. That's Lauren Knudsen looking down to the left wing to 23, Callenbeck. Now to number 15, who just checked in, Margaret Lundell. Lundell, keep an eye on her for rebounds. She averages 9 a game for the Spartans, and that shot is off the mark. And now into the front court comes number 5, Zahara Bishop. Now to number 24, who's checked in. There's Lumpkin underneath. Wismer looking in trouble, got rid of it though. Capser on the far wing. Good defense this time by the Spartans as we're under 3.5 to go, and that ball out of bounds. And that was a defensive forced turnover by the Spartans, so they're playing good defense in their own right. Is now checking in number 4, that's Estelle Atkinson. She's a junior for the Spartans. And they have the ball, and that is Lauren Knudsen, the senior point guard, averaging 16 a game, looking for some action from the top of the key. That shot off the mark, and the shooting by the Spartans is really cold as we watch McGee come in, and great defense underneath by Maya Moore, and she comes away with the ball all at the same time. She is very quick out there. She's got a quick first step when she got that rebound. Now the shot from outside. Number 10, Presley Watkins. She averages 8.2 a game, and she hits that 3, and it has been a long time since the Spartans have scored any points. They needed that. They're now down 17. Is my math right? And there's a nice, beautiful bank shot by Sierra Lumpkin, and that smile tells me she was surprised it went in. You don't see a lot of bank shots, and now Maya Moore makes it back on the other end. Or was that Watkins, number 10, I believe? It was Watkins. 34-17. Now underneath to Wismer, and the fake in the end. And I thought there could have been a travel there. Didn't get called. I think the Spartans bench thought it might have been 2. I don't know for sure. And look at the lay-in with the left hand again by Watkins. 2 consecutive baskets by Watkins, just an 8th grader out there as well. Now Lumpkin. As I was saying, I think she was shocked she banked it in. So often, bank shots from any distance out never get taken, but that one did. It's nice to see. And now she uses the board again. And Sierra Lumpkin now has 2 buckets in a row. And she's got to be feeling it as we got 1:43 to go. 38-19 our score. Lauren Knudsen into the front court. Being pressured by McGee, forces her to the dribble. Now she pulls up onto the top of the key to number 4, Atkinson. Now, Maya Moore. Watkins, who has the last 2 baskets, going against Sahara, and they're going to call for carrying, and I think I saw that as well. Let's see, down low here is Wismer, the fake. I don't know, does she, good play, Wismer. Good fake there, created some space, allowed her to drill it in. I didn't think that was a travel at all. Now into the front court, Olsen will take the 3 from the top of the key. She comes off the bench, and now over the back, Najee. Good call by the official. She knew it. Just trying to get that rebound. Yep, that one's on me. Good for her. As we watch the rebound right over the back there. That's going to get called every time, whether you agree with it or not. It's kind of like reach-ins. Very hard to avoid getting a whistle, even if you don't draw contact. If it looks bad, they're going to call it most often. Now, Spartans, Watkins. Great defense by Najee as she makes up for that last foul. Great defense by Josie Najee. And underneath, Olsen with the reverse layup. Can't get it to go. Now Najee with the rebound. Can't get that to go. Now into the hands of Watkins for the Spartans. She's off to the races. She's got more ahead of her. She found her. She draws the foul on Lumpkin, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2. And Lumpkin showing her exasperation. Look at the nice bounce pass underneath. Yep, she got her on the forearm there. Clear foul. That's going to be the 5th team. First on Lumpkin, and at the line, Maya Moore, the freshman. get that to go. 40.7 seconds remaining, first half. Conference season ending. Boy, a rare 2 misses. I've never seen her play, but someone averaging nearly 20 a game, 19 a game. Doesn't usually miss those. She might be a little winded. That was my first thought as I watched. And now Zahara Bishop. Strong play, driving the lane. Those little 6-foot jumpers are hard to make. A nice pass by number 4, Atkinson, underneath to Watkins. And Watkins is quietly having a good scoring first half for the Spartans. 13 seconds remaining. Red Knights will probably go for a last shot. Now, Najee, the screen for Olsen coming in, kind of forced it. She goes down looking for the foul. Refs aren't buying it. Now in the front court, Maya Moore lets it go, and it's gonna count. She gets a 3, something to build on if you're a Spartan fan. At half, our score, 40-24, as we look at the replay from way outside. Downtown, Maya Moore gets the 3. That's our score after 1 half of play, 40-24. Come on back for half number 2. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports, streaming live on YouTube.
There's a place to share gossip about the office party fun, and a place to share the story you tell everyone. There's a place to share a laugh about when things went wrong, and a place to share the video of you dancing to your song. There's a place to share spare change, lunch, and your time. But we could all be better at sharing how we're feeling inside. 76% of employees have struggled with at least one issue that affected their mental health. When you share, you're not alone.
Back to ParkTV 16 Sports on location. Tonight we are streaming live on YouTube, bringing you Benilde-St. Margaret's girls basketball Metro West Conference action. The Spartans coming in. This is the season finale for both teams before the sections begin. Yes, it's March Madness. I'm Robert Christensen. Glad you're with us here for half number 2. Driving the right lane, going right to left of the Red Knights. That was 24, Sierra Lumpkin. Her first shot off the mark, and a good break there for the Spartans if they want to get back in this one. Now Maya Moore. Ooh, almost got a travel, I thought, as she dragged that foot. Nice bounce pass underneath by 20. Compellion underneath, and the shot taken by Margaret Lundell, the junior. Nice looking shot underneath by her. Good start for the Spartans as they pull within 14. Now McGee takes a body blow and gets that one to go. She's a tough player. Very quiet in the scoring column, McGee, but she averages 20 a game. I look for her to light it up here in the second half. We just did a game with her and St. Louis Park, and there was a stretch there where she drained 10 points in a row, basically took it over. And tonight she's keeping her talents at bay, but look out for McGee as she might get going here in the second half. Now the Spartans on the right side, Maya Moore, she's their leading scorer. Look at that, nice behind the back dribble. She comes out, knowing exactly, tried to lay that in. Good defense by Lumpkin. Now McGee throws, you wonder if she shouldn't start for quarterback here for the Red Knights next year. She really has a gun. That one got intercepted, but she certainly loves to throw those bomb passes from deep in the backcourt, and they are exciting plays to watch. Now Maya Moore into the front court on the left wing, gives it up to number 20, Ava Compellion. She drives the left side and can't get it to go, and they're just still not finishing as well as they should, and Olsen on the other end gets her first 2 points in the second half. I don't know how many she had in the first, but it was double digits to be sure. And she's off to a good start here in the second. Now underneath, and the nice turnaround. Again, in position to score was number 23, Kallenbach, and just couldn't finish. Kallenbach, a senior, couldn't get that to go. 18-point difference as we saw that replay. Now Kendall McGee into the front court. Kapsner, 33. Sophomore, averaging 7.2 a game. Now McGee, the bounce pass underneath. Najee with the reverse layup and in, and that was a pretty sequence by the Red Knights as they now increase their lead to 20 again. That was a nice sequence there to watch. McGee with the pass. And now she ties up. Oh, they're going to call a foul. Is it going to be on McGee or Najee? Let's see. Kendall McGee, her first. Look at that. Nice bounce pass underneath and the reverse layup and in with a body right on her. Gets that to go. Now from outside, look at that pretty looking shot by number 20, Kayla Collenbach. She averages 11 a game, and she's off to a good start here early in the first. Now, Lumpkin, Kapsner, good ball rotation to McGee, into the corner for Olsen. She can't get it to go. Long rebound, Najee hustles, but turns it over to Maya Moore, and it's her and McGee. Look at these two going head to head, and Maya Moore gets the better of that one. Those are the two emerging stars in the Metro West for the next few years. Watch those two. Maya Moore and Kendall McGee. Now Moore with it on the turnover. To the left side to Watkins. She drives. Lumpkin turns her back around. Out to Knutson, and she drills a three. That's 2 threes in a row, and that brings a whistle and a timeout by Coach Tim Ellefson. He's seen enough, and he's smart enough to know to stop the momentum. And look at Watkins sensing the pressure by Lumpkin and saw Knutson drill that three there. Now with all that effort, they're now just down 12. Is that right? 46 to 34. Just like that, those three-point shots has the Spartans right back in it as we watch Maya Moore, the freshman, averaging 20 a game. As we see Coach Chris Bjorgard urging his team on. They've got to be feeling the momentum right now. Just down 12. They were down by more than 20 just a few minutes ago, and especially in the first half, but they have come out here and cut the deficit to just 12, and that was a smart timeout by Ellefson. And I don't think it's so much that the Red Knights are playing at all poorly. I think the Spartans are now starting to raise their level of the game, and they're a good team. They are 8-5 in the conference. 14-11 overall, so it was a matter of time before they woke up. And so you gotta think with 14:38 to go, they feel they got a chance, especially if the Red Knights are gonna get a little complacent, and that's exactly why Ellefson took that timeout. He's gotta remind them, a lot of game left here. Metro West Conference game, the Spartans are not gonna go away. Now here comes Olsen, just underneath picks up her dribble. Now McGee with a nice dribble. She drives the baseline. This might be Kendall McGee time, and it is with the reverse layup. I predict she's gonna start to take this over just a little bit. Following that timeout, nice play by McGee and the Red Knights to stop the bleeding, and they go back up 14 with 14 minutes to go. Now, Lauren off the rim, rebound into the hands of Kastner. Now Olsen on the fast break. She's gonna come all the way in, kicks it out. Sierra Lumpkin from way outside, off the mark, rebound into the hands of the Spartans, and a turnover underneath, and McGee gets that to go, and she's got the last 4 points here. Look for her to heat up. Now Maya Moore, she'll slowly bring it up, deep breath. Her team down 16. They did cut the deficit. It's been over 20. And now from outside, their third three of the second half. Kayla Kallenbeck, the senior, gets her second of the second half. 13-point lead for the Red Knights, 13-18 to go. Olsen to the left side. Lumpkin now back to Olsen. She'll try the right side, spin move. Pass to McGee from outside. Little far off the back rim. Rebound into the hands of the Spartans. That's Watkins into the front court. She's got numbers. She comes up and lays it in. And the Spartans have woken up here. They're just down 11, under 13 to go. McGee now into the front court. Picks up her dribble. Olsen with the wheel. Quick jump shot. That is big time inside the three-point line. I always say those mid-range jumpers are the hardest. Now Watkins on the other end can't get it to go. She was wide open. Now here comes McGee. 13-point lead coming in, and she gets it to go. I told you she was going to warm up here in the second half, and I was not wrong. Kendall McGee starting to put on the Kendall McGee show here. Now here comes Lauren Knutson. Knutson at the free throw line, picks up her dribble. Now Maya Moore underneath the walk-in. She drives the lane, fakes it. Now to the near side on the wing. That's 23 Kallenbach. She's got 2 threes in the second half. Drives the lane, spin around, fake, tries to go up, draws the foul, and she's gonna go to the line and shoot 2. And she was hit on the body. Right there, you can see the official in the foreground. Look at that move right here. Fake, fake again underneath. Oh, could have gone either way, but they're gonna call it. Kallenbach doing a nice job selling it. That's all part of the game. 11:59 to go. 15-point lead now. 14-point lead for the Red Knights. They've led throughout, but it's becoming a competitive contest. Glad you're with us on ParkTV 16 Sports. It's cold, wintry outside, but it's nice and warm in the gymnasium at Benilde-St. Margaret's in beautiful St. Louis Park, Minnesota. Now here comes Olivia Olson, spin move, picks up her dribble. Now Wismer will try the left side. She gets stopped. Now McGee underneath. It's been her show. She gets stopped by number 15. That was Lundell on the defense, but with the putback, Bishop saves the day, puts the Red Knights back up by 16. Now the Spartans in the front court with 11 and a half to go, and down Lundell, puts it down in traffic. That costs her a turnover. Bishop with the steal into the front court now. At the top of the key, reverses action, now keeps it. Over to Olsen on the right side. She'll turn, spin, down underneath to Wismer. Her short jump shot off the mark, but there's Bishop for her second basket in a row. Positioning herself extremely well for that missed shot. And that's where that brilliance comes in, is knowing where to be and anticipating where the ball's gonna come in case it's a miss, and that's what Bishop did so well there, and put it back in, right here, underneath. Look at Bishop, right where she needs to be, rebound, and straight back up, no power dribble, gets it to go. Maybe could have drawn the foul, and there's now a timeout on the court. Chris Bjorgaard, the head coach, right there for the Spartans. He had his team playing well. They were within 12 for just a minute. Now the lead for the Red Knights is back to 18 as we get to look at the Metro West Conference standings that I was mentioning earlier. Look at Chaska. I think they're ranked number 1 in the state, and maybe the Red Knights are number 2. And the boys, I think, are number 1 in 3A. Either way, the Red Knights are having a great year in basketball, both the boys and the girls. I'm sure they've got state tournament on their minds this year. We're going to be bringing you boys basketball action, I believe, next Friday. That'll be a streaming live on YouTube event as well. First time I'll get to see them play. Looking forward to that, and hope you can join us. As now that's the end of the timeout. Again, 11:01 to go on the clock. Timeout taken by the Spartans. If you're just joining us here in the second half, Red Knights dominated completely in the first half. Then the Spartans got off to a great start here in the first part of the second. And now they've given up some of that ground they gained. And now following the timeout, they have the ball. That's Lauren Knutson, the second leading scorer. She drives the right side, gets closed in, blocked by number 4, who's checked in, Sydney Friedley, just an 8th grader with a nice defense for the Red Knights. And that has been the story, especially in the first half. Bishop's gonna get called for the travel. She kind of got caught in no man's land. She was going to pass it, no one there, dragged her foot, and was called for the travel. So a turnover stops the clock with 10:36 to go. Lundell will have a seat for the Spartans. And now they have the ball with Maya Moore. The freshman comes in with the left-handed scoop, and you really can start to see the talent in that youngster right there, number 3, Maya Moore. Now top of the key, Friedley, number 4. Bishop, solid game tonight. Turnaround jump shot off the rim, rebound underneath by Wismer, and a jump ball as it was tied up by Evie Compellion, and possession arrow favors the Spartans, so good defense by them. They're down 16 with 10:08 to go. Moore into the front court now. Lauren Knutson drives the left side, draws the whistle, and she's going to get the and one, or is it going to be a charging call? Let's see here. One, no, it's going to be a foul on the Red Knights. Here's our baseline camera. Look at that great action. You can see the reach in and the foul and the make by Lauren Knudsen, the senior, averaging nearly 16 a game. Look at the concentration on her face right there. She converts the and one. The lead is still 13 for the Red Knights. But the Spartans are not giving up at all. Great high school competitive action here. Now Olivia Olson brings it up. There's our baseline camera. She's looking to the sideline to Ellefson, the coach, for some guidance. Now Friedli drives the right side. Ooh, almost a bobble there. Olivia Olson gets that to go. And that is pure athletic talent there by Olivia Olson. The ball was bobbled. She was still able to do it. Now look at Bishop come over. Great defense on her end of it. She saw that telegraph pass. There she is, Zahara Bishop. You gotta love that name when I think of the Sahara Desert. Beautiful name, Zahara Bishop. Okay, now, top of the key, Maya Moore. Jump shot from mid-range, off the rim, the board and in. Great touch by Maya Moore. I don't know what her totals are point-wise, but she's getting near her average for sure, especially here in the second half. 9:14 to go. 13-point differential. Bishop draws the double team, reverses course, out on top. Friedli tried to get it underneath to Wismer, and they couldn't connect. And here's Moore with the left-handed side jump shot, and off the mark, but the touch was there to get that to go. And Lauren Knudsen nails a three, and now the lead is only 10. And I say only because it's been near 20 or more for most of the match. It's still a sizable lead. But now from the outside, and number 4, Sydney Friedli, the 8th grader, the lefty, in the left corner, gets the 3 to stop the bleeding. Now the Spartans back into the front court. Maya Moore, both teams playing at a very high level here. Great basketball action. Lauren Knudsen comes in with the running jumper, can't get it to go. Good defense by the Red Knights. Ball now in Olsen's hand. 8:17 to go. 13-point lead. Olsen drives all the way in, tried to force it a little bit, out of bounds. Off Friedli, turnover against the Red Knights. And an opportunity for the Spartans to cut it back to 10 with a 3 on this trip. Down the court, 8:11 remaining, second half. You're watching ParkTV 16 Sports, streaming live on YouTube. Again, glad you're with us on a cold, nice, late wintry Minnesota night here. Now the Spartans on the left side. That is 23, Kayla Kallenbach. Now Lauren Knudsen underneath. Oh, she tried to force it and it wasn't there. Turnover against the Spartans. Now here come the Red Knights. Bishop all the way off the rim. She's gonna get a foul called. It's going to be called against number 20, Evie Compellion. Maya Moore, excuse me, is going to get the call. There's Moore, number 3, Bishop at the line. And she makes the first of 2. Now checking in Lundell for Compellion. One thing about Margaret Lundell that I noted pregame, she's got 9 rebounds a game as we look at Zahara Bishop, and she averages 11.2, and she is at least at that point, if not more. She's played very well tonight, Zahara Bishop. Now here comes Moore. And the turnover, the defense again by the Red Knights is starting to pick up steam here. Now Moore almost intercepts it. Olivia Olson able to keep it, puts it in underneath. Great perseverance by the Red Knights. Now here come the Spartans, and they're just like that, down 17. Into the front court, Knudsen. Outside shot taken by Kallenbach, that one short, and you get the feeling that the Spartans made their run here. They got to within 10. And then it started to go back the other way, which is kind of how basketball works in patterns with runs both sides. That shot taken by Bishop, can't get it to go, and trying to save it out of bounds was number 10, Presley Watkins, but they're gonna favor the Spartans, as she may have been out of bounds when she tried to save it. I didn't see that for sure, but that's what it appeared to be from my vantage point. 6:55 to go here, second half, 17-point lead. 4 team fouls against the Red Knights, only 1 for the Spartans. That's unusual in the second half. Spartans have really played a much better game here in the second half. They've made a run, and they're going to try to make another one. Maya Moore starting to see why she is averaging nearly 19 a game. Incredibly talented freshman out there for the Spartans. Now, here comes Sierra Lumpkin with a shot, and look at the talent by number 24, the senior. Steady Sierra Lumpkin. 69, 53, 16-point differential. Spartans still got a chance, but they've got to get red hot here. And that ball off the mark. McGee will bring it up. All the way down underneath, and Ja Morant style gets that to go. Kendall McGee letting it up here in the second half. Now here comes Maya Moore. Interesting name considering the superstar Lynx player that won championships, several of them for the Minnesota Lynx, and a beloved player here. It's a good omen for Maya Moore, the freshman basketball player for the Spartans. And now a whistle and a foul underneath as Olsen tries to deliver from the outside. That's going to be called against Lauren Knudsen. That'll be her first personal second team. And Olivia Olsen at the line with 5:36 to go, gets the first to go, and it's back to a 19-point lead as we see substitutions. Both numbers 33 there. Kastner, the sophomore Kate, checks in, and number 33 for the Spartans, that's Evelyn Miller, a freshman, getting some varsity minutes here. Late in the second half, Lauren Knudsen's 3 can't get to go. Now Olsen with it after the rebound by Najee into the front court. Underneath to McGee, the alley-oop, can't get it to go. And it wasn't an alley-oop slam dunk, but it was the same concept, and that would have been fun. They telegraphed it the whole way, and McGee couldn't quite get it to go. Let's see if they come back to entertain us again with that play. Even though they missed it, that was fun to watch. Now, Lauren Knudsen, she is a tough player, number 1. Very impressive for the Spartans. Now underneath, off the hands of the Spartans in the far corner. And a turnover puts the ball back in the hands of the Red Knights. It was elementary school girls basketball night tonight. It was really fun to see the youngsters with the varsity players at halftime dribbling around, the big smiles on their faces, and especially their mothers and fathers taking pictures. Great way to grow the game. Now the Spartans into the front court, driving the baseline, number 23, Kallenbach can't quit it to go. Rebound into the hands of Lumpkin, and she'll bring it up on the right side. I like how the Red Knights, it really doesn't matter. Anybody and everybody can bring the ball up the court. Now driving Kastner with that left hand, and that's an impressive drive and a short jump shot inside the free throw line. 22-point lead, except Maya Moore now delivers the layup. Check the statistics in the paper tomorrow or online, but Maya Moore has got to have at least 20 tonight here for the Spartans. Now Olivia Olsen, who's got to have at least 20. Her shot hard off the backboard, rebound into the hands of 33, Evelyn Miller, and now here comes Maya Moore. She finds Kallenbach. Oh, and they're going to call the foul, and I don't know. Sierra Lumpkin did not agree with it, and I kind of see where her argument is right here. Oh, she did, yeah. No, that's a foul on Lumpkin. She got her with the body. 15 foul, second on Lumpkin. Kayla Kallenbach at the line, gets that to go. Now wholesale substitution for the Red Knights with 3:43 to go, and that is going to be the curtain call for the starters. And they played a whale of a game, 75 points. And checking in, number 13 for the Red Knights, Ashley Scram, a sophomore. Also checking in, 22, Audrey Pohl, another sophomore. And number 10, Isabella Yakub, another sophomore. And I think that, no, and we also have number 11, Bella Stevenson-Shimmick, into the match for the Red Knights. And that is number 22, Pohl, to number 11, Stevenson-Shimmick, and Zahara Bishop. The only remaining starter on the floor gets that running jumper to go. 77-57 our score, 20-point lead. Now into the front court, and also the Spartans did do a wholesale substitution. So good sportsmanship demonstrated by both coaches. They see the writing on the wall in terms of the outcome, and it's a chance to include more players. And these are valuable minutes. I remember being called off the bench when I was riding it, and it is cool to be out there. Different level of intensity than what you're used to. And that shot this time taken by number 33, Evelyn Miller, can't get it to go. Now to the front court, Zahara Bishop, and we're gonna have a whistle. And I think the whistle's just to do a substitution. Never seen a whistle like that before, but that might be a rule I'm not aware of. All right, ball into the front court, number 10. And that was to allow for substitutions, and I like it, especially when the game is not in doubt. Now driving the lane on the left side with Sydney Friedley. Gets blocked underneath by the Spartans, but it ends up back in the hands of the Red Knights, number 22, Audrey Pohl. Now from the outside, the three-point shot taken by Yakub, just short. Now Yakub with it, the lefty. Drives the right side, comes in, running jump shot blocked by Evelyn Miller for the Spartans. Now it's in the hands of number 2. That is Alexis Arnold, the junior, underneath the shot. Miller out to the left wing. Now at the top of the key, that's number 30, Peyton Manson, the junior. Number 2 with it, Alexis Arnold to the left wing, down low, number 14, that's Jada Abed, the junior. Now outside, the left-handed three-point shot taken by Alexis Arnold. Rebound back in her hand. She drives and gets it to go on the running jumper. Nice shot by Alexis Arnold, the junior. Pulls the Spartans within 18, if you can even say such a thing. Now Stevenson-Shimmick finds on the outside. Yakub, her three-point shot just misses off the rim and out of bounds. And possession will be awarded to the Orono Spartans. There's 1:28 to go here. Second half, and what a fast-moving game. We started maybe 20 minutes late, and it's only 20 after 8. This game took an hour once they started it. Not a lot of stoppages, not a lot of fouls, and fast-moving game by both sides. Now that's number 31, Gabrielle Knuzuzen. Boy, I'm sure I butchered that Dutch name. My apologies. Turnaround jump shot by number 33, Evelyn Miller. She has come off the bench to play very well for the Spartans. Now under a minute. On the outside, Pohl with the three-point shot, and her teammates on the bench are so pulling for the reserves to get some points here. And the running jump shot taken by number 30, Peyton Manson. Couldn't get it to go. Ball out of bounds. As we get another shot of our baseline camera, unique to ParkTV 16 Sports. We bring the best high school sports images in the state. Now here comes the Red Knights, number 4, Sydney Friedley underneath the no, that's number 13. Ashley Scram, the sophomore, gets in the scoring column. 30 seconds to go. Now to the front court for the Spartans, and almost a steal by Friedley, and she does force a turnover as it actually went out of bounds off number 14, Jada Abed for the Spartans. And now here comes the Red Knights in the front court. Stevenson-Shimmick's three can't go, just short of the rim. Ball in the hands of the Spartans, number 2, Alexis Arnold. Now, number 31 this time, that was Gabrielle Knuzuzen. And as the buzzer sounds, they count the shot. Evelyn Miller brings the score to 79-61, and that is our ball game. So for Paul Broden, our producer, all of our camera operators connected with our production, my name is Robert Christensen. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Our final score is 79-63. Red Knights go to the sections on Wednesday night. We'll see you again